Hey there, mystical friends. I'm Ananda, the Galactic Mystic. This is Charlie. He's my galactic mascot. And this is your Navigational Astrology forecast for Wednesday, October 13th, 2021. The beacon card guidance for today is the Wheel of Fortune. So we are being asked to remember that there is a divine order, even when the path forward is not clear. Fate and destiny are continuing to move. The path is continuing to be laid out, even if we cannot see the stepping stones. Usually when this card shows up, we have learned something or we've had some questions answered, and it gives us a wider perspective. And sometimes we can find our purpose again in this energy if we have been unsure. So the sun is at 20 degrees of Libra today. And this is the Four of Swords area of the zodiac. So our consciousness may be entering a more restful state. We do have a quincunx with Neptune and the sun today. And this can have us in a position where we are experiencing a change in our self-image. If we have a distorted self-image, and this can go either way. Most of the time, I think that our self-image is, for most people, that we don't see how great we are. We don't see how strong and amazing we are, and that it's a distortion towards the negative. But there are times when we can have this distortion where we may think we're infallible, or that we are not capable of being wrong or being capable of making mistakes. And so any type of illusion that we have about ourselves could experience a change and a breakthrough today. That's a pretty nice thing, because we don't want to lie to ourselves, right? We want to know what's up. We want to see the truth, particularly about ourselves, because when we are denying ourselves self-truth, then we are not able to fully walk our destined path. And we're not able to serve in the way that we want to. So this is a pretty cool energy to have today. Of course, it may be uncomfortable if we are experiencing this. Mars is also involved, so it could be uncomfortable, but ultimately, I think the result of the discomfort should be a really good thing. We have the moon in Capricorn. The moon is actually going to be void most of the day today. So beginning around 7 a.m. and Eastern time and going until about 5 p.m. Eastern time, when the moon will move into Aquarius. So for most of the day today, oh my gosh, my stomach just growled really loud. I hope you didn't hear that. Most of the day is going to be under that moon void, of course, energy. And so this could have everyone feeling a little out of sorts, a little spacey. It's not a great time to make important decisions. It is a great time to rest and play and not do anything that's super important if you can help it. If you have to make these decisions today, just sort of do a mental adjustment and understand that you may have to redo something or adjust later on. I'm going to show you the chart so you can see what I see. I like doing that. Oh my gosh, my stomach just did it again. Okay, so here we have the sun and Mars still conjunct, Mercury retrograde still in play, and these blue lines are the quincunx to Neptune. Here's our moon in Capricorn, conjunct Pluto around midday. this could give us the motivation to really probe deeply into the depths of whatever we are doing or whatever we're thinking about. Our minds want to go super deep, and it could give us some powerful emotions to play with as well today. So here is Mercury retrograde in an opposition to Chiron. So if we hear something that we don't like today, we might just shut that off. We might just shut down and refuse to play. And, you know, that is what it is. Sometimes that's an appropriate thing to do. Emotions could be a little volatile. And that in combination with the Sun conjunct Mars and Mercury retrograde opposing Chiron, there could be just some intensity to the day. When the moon is in this type of connection with Pluto, things can be calm and serene one minute, and we're kind of going really deep in our own emotions. And then there can be like this volcanic explosion, emotional explosion the next minute. And so if this is happening at the same time, we're experiencing this Mercury Chiron opposition, it will be really important that we think before we speak, maybe wait for a different day to have any really emotionally charged conversations. That would be, you know, maybe some good guidance for this. So overall, today is a really good day to not make any important decisions. If we have to have important conversations, let's be very clear about what we mean. We only say what we mean. Let's not speculate. If we can wait for another time to do it, that may be good. And to spend some time doing that self-reflection, to check in on our self-image. Are we not seeing how fantastic we are? Are we overestimating our abilities in some area? Either way, no judgy. No. I do want to mention that we are now in the first quarter phase of the lunar cycle. And this is when that new seed from the new moon has been planted through the waxing crescent phase. And now in the first quarter, there's the first test of endurance where the fledgling plant or the new idea, the new baby thing, will be experiencing its first conflicts, its first tests. And as it passes these tests, it will be sending down roots to gain stability and solidarity in its further growth. We are still taking action, and we are building and clearing the way for future bricks to be laid on this path that we're on. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and for being on this journey with me. Thank you for all of your messages. I love hearing from you. And if you would like a reading, visit my website. There's a lot of stuff going on there, and I will see you tomorrow.